Welcome back, YouTubers. This is Congrexes Prime coming at you with another episode of Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. This will be episode number 2, the continuation of basically the tutorial. And we're gonna go back and talk to old girl over here. So, you get last episode, I got to paint my girl right there, looking kind of sexy there. And you guys kind of saw a little bit of combat in the Centurion, which is a very slow mech. Now you're going to see something a little
Commander.
faster.
I've received a transmission from Spears in response to my request for help. Take a listen.
Rihanna, I received your message. I'm sorry to hear about Nikolai. He was a good man, and an even better pilot. He'll be sorely missed. I assume his son will be taking over the operation. Nikolai was always bragging about the boy's skills. Well, I hope he was right. I've begun working on a plan to get you safe passage out of the system, but it's going to take a little time. I expect you already know by now that whoever attacked you has set up a blockade to prevent your escape. It's a large system, though, so we can use that to our advantage. As soon as you receive this, I want you to proceed to the outermost planet in the system. It's a little more than a hunk of ice with a few leftover mining operations on it. There's an abandoned power station there. Now, I've got it on good authority that local raiders are using it as a secret cache for their ill-gotten goods. I know you can use supplies and materials for your repairs, and I expect you'll find what you need at that location. I've attached the exact coordinates to this message. Once I have a proper plan in place, I'll contact you again. For now, be safe.
All right, time to suit up, Commander. I've already input the coordinates. All I need is for you to sign off and get us there.
Understood.
Man, it's kind of strange to have the voice actor from BattleTech, the guy who plays the redheaded guy, Ostagar, talking to me. Feels strange, but kind of cool. Alright, so you guys can see there's 46 days to the Centurion's fix. That's the mech that I was piloting. And I believe this is going to be the mission that we have to accept. And she already kind of did the weapon briefing, so I'm not going to read it again. She already said it. It'll be redundant for me to read it. So this is basically how you navigate for contracts. So it'll look like that, and then you hit the tab, you click on it. It's kind of easy. If they would have just highlighted where to go, I'm sure you didn't need the explanation for this. But there it is right there. See, this is our contract, and then you can actually negotiate with points, like what you want: C bills, damage coverage, salvage shares. The only thing about damage coverage, guys, if let's say you don't take the amount of damage that you're covered, you don't get that money. You only get the money for the damage done to your mech. So you kind of have to take a guess how much damage you're going to take, because if you overestimate it and you don't take as much damage, you actually lose that money, or you lose the salvage point. So that's just a little food for thought. That's what I figured out in the first 5 hours. And yeah, it's just basically saying what I just said. I'm not gonna go through this. It's easy for me to just show you guys. So yeah, right now we only have one negotiation point with this particular faction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get damage coverage, because I expect to get a lot of damage here. And well, this is a little mech I have. This is my pilot. These are skills, kind of like skill points in BattleTech. So, the more of this you do, the more damage you do with ballistic weapons, lasers, and obviously missile type weapons. And this is reduces damage taken under fire. So the higher this is, the better, less damage you take per hit. It's like a mitigator, and reduces the chance of overheating when increase the heat dispersion speed. So like if you don't have a lot of heat sinks, the higher this is, the better. You dissipate heat. And this is just avoiding damage, just naturally, gives you better evasion. But these are all core stats. A lot of this game requires you to actually pilot the mech and actually do all the dodging and moving. So enough talk. Let's go ahead and do this, guys. I love this game, man. God, I'm a sucker for simulation.
Attention. Prepare for battle-like departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
This is pretty cool too. Like
online.
the way this game starts, you're like, holy crap, this is dope.
Online.
So you jump off this dropship basically. Here we go.
Okay.
Watch how fast
The
his mech is
abandoned
there.
power
So,
station is
what's the difference
located on
between
the other side
jump
of the
jets and no
ridge.
jump jets?
You should be able to
This
make
is
your
it right
way
here.
through the pass undetected.
Jet fuel low.
Copy that.
But you gotta watch how you land. So how I added more. I saved some jump jet juice, and you kind of have to watch your sync rate because if you don't, you receive damage.
Lightly armed, Commander. But what it lacks in firepower and armor, it makes up in speed and mobility.
Yeah, this thing is way faster, dude.
Good try, Rihanna, but I'd still rather have the Centurion.
I'd rather not actually.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
No, I can blame all you want right there because I'd rather have this mech than that stupid Centurion. Thing is slower than dirt.
The power station being used by these raiders is derelict, Commander. But you can bet
Speed
its
kills.
perimeter defenses won't be. My guess, the raiders will have turrets stationed around the perimeter. If that's the case, it means they must have a generator close by. Find
The
and destroy
visuals
that
in this game are
generator
freaking
before
awesome,
assaulting the
guys.
plant, and you'll have a much
There we
easier
go.
time of it.
My first target at hand.
Thanks.
Shoulder that. Shoulder that as well.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Heads up, Commander. I'm detecting
I
enemy
missed.
units up ahead. Could be a raider patrol.
Alright. Let's try to mitigate. Like I said, this sucks because like it takes a little getting used to these lasers. Look at this. I've hit the hell out of this thing and it's still not dead.
Target destroyed.
Jesus. Let's do it that way. You gotta be careful not to step on them either. I mean, in other games you can step on armored and it doesn't do any damage. But in this one, forget it, dude. You step on them, it... Oh, damn tower, that's what's been hitting me. Alright, there we go. Taking tons of damage too. Sucks. That's why I took a lot of damage mitigation, because I knew that I was gonna take a cheese. I hate these lasers too, by the way. I'm not a fan of these new type of lasers. I mean, I understand why we're using them. It actually takes a little more skill to use these than, let's say, the other lasers, because you have to keep it on target. If you guys notice, it's almost like a pulse laser. You go, see that? You actually have to hold it on target. And what makes it difficult is like when you're being hit, there's actual pull on your mech, so it unsteadies you. And when that happens, you end up losing your aim. Oh man, there's another tower here. I'll be damned. Alright, let's see. We can shoulder this way.
Target destroyed.
One of the. Let me get that tower out of the way. Oh no, wait.
Acquired.
This is another pain in the ass. These damn. Fine. You guys want to play? Let's play.
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low.
I'm about to take some damage. I'll land pretty hard there. The cycling rate of these
Target destroyed.
Alright, we're good. Again, there's some maneuvers that I can't pull off and rocks are like your enemy. See that? I just went to a dead stop here on a little rock.
Perfect. With the generator blown, the turret should be disabled now.
They killed their own that's hilarious. They actually killed their own turrets. But there's certain maneuvers that you can't do in this game that you could do in Mechwarrior 3 by jumping, which is something I hope they fix. I hope that I might write to the dev team and see if they can actually change that, because back in the day, let's say I take off facing this way and I turn this way and I center myself that way,
Jump jet fuel low.
I'll actually start going in that direction. But I can't, it doesn't do that in this game. Unless you hit the ground, like I just tapped the ground there. So let's say I take off facing this way, I center my torso.
Jump jet fuel low.
See, I'm still going lateral. I'm not going I'm not going that direction I'm facing. And in Mechwarrior 3 you used to be able to.
There's a geothermal power
I used to do
plant
some
up
really
ahead.
crazy stuff
There's a
with
number
jump
of
jets.
storage buildings in and around the plant itself. I suspect that's where they're storing their loot. Time to smash and grab, Commander. Once you locate the storage crate, mark it for pickup, then move on to the next building. From my initial scans of the site, I've marked where I think the crates could be located. Look there first.
Roger that.
That sucked. These things are tanky as hell, man.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Ah. Try to get cute.
Destroyed.
Alright. Well, my right leg's jacked up pretty bad. I'm internal now. Should be a box on one of these containers. I mean, I could ooh yeah this if I wanted to, but how can I shoot? Alright, F it. I'm gonna ooh yeah this. Ooh yeah! There it is. That's what I need. This is one.
Good work. Marked for pickup.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff you need to fight. A lot of tanks. This game is pretty cool, but it gets pretty damn hectic too. That's one thing I like about it. Like it can get chaotic, guys. Like you get attacked by so much armor at one time, and you're like, holy crap, you know. And even in the very beginning, they're not shy about putting you against a bunch of armor. Because I've taken a lot of damage. Okay, there should be some tanks coming here pretty soon. Alright, there's a tank coming. I see one right there. If I can get a better shot at it. There it is. I gotta be careful though. If you step on the wrong thing, you take damage as well. I think I need to clean the trigger on my joystick because it's not responding like it's supposed to. Machine guns don't hurt that bad. They're cute. But I'm pretty severely damaged here, guys. Not looking good for the home team. Make sure that that stupid box is not there. I know there's one right here. There's probably gonna be more tanks the minute I pick this one up.
Okay, got it. Keep looking.
The other one's right there. There it is. Ooh yeah! I feel like the dang Kool-Aid man every time I do that. It's freaking hilarious.
Alright, that should do it. Go
Let's get
ahead
outta here.
and meet me at the exfiltration point. If you see anything worth blowing up on your way out, say a weapons depot or something, I won't object.
Understood.
Oh, this is bad because I can't go that way. Never mind. See that? I received damage by stepping on that. That's a bad thing. I think I need to go all the way back the way I came. See, the jump jets in this game are not as good as they should be. I tell you, that's gonna be my only complaint that I have about this game. It's the jumping. I mean, it's still pretty good if you use it right, but I gotta remember that I can't pull like like a U-shaped maneuver or even a L shape, I can't do that. Let's go this way, the shoulder. Alright.
Target acquired.
Torso twisting here. Let's move this way. Push over the other way.
Target destroyed.
Shoulder right. Missed half the damn shot. Head towards him. I'm not gonna miss this time. Those things are real tanky, man. That's crazy. Four medium lasers, they do a significant amount of damage. You're talking about 100 points of damage. That's a lot of damage. I mean, that's if it's basing it off the Battletech I know, but I don't know. It could be basing it off whatever damage model they have. But I'm all types of effed up. You guys see my mech is all sparkly. I'm gonna have to see if I can shift some of the armor from my back, for example, and put it on my legs and put it on my chest. But I took all kinds of damage in this fight. Oh, there's a weapons depot cache. I'm not worrying about that thing. Just gonna get the hell out of here. I took enough damage as is. That was optional. And right now I took way too much damage. More than I wanted to take, I tell you that, guys, much. So yeah, this is C-Bills, it's your money, that's your reputation. This is what's gonna progress you in the main story. And I'm gonna take medium lasers because that's what I'm gonna be using the most of right now. And my dude leveled up a little bit. And yeah. Look at all the damage I took. I think I put 100 and something C-bill coverage, so it should pay me that much extra. Nice work, Commander. We were able to recover the materials we needed from the Raiders' cache. Our eyes already started repair on the Leopard and the Centurion. You made him very happy, though. He won't admit it. All right, let's talk to old dude now.
Hey, boss mate, that was quite the haul you brought back. Gonna make the repairs a bit easier now. But don't go getting stars in your eyes or nothing. I'm overworked as it is, and this shit needs a lot of loving, eh? So your Centurion is still gonna take plenty of time to fix. But yeah, like I said, nice job out there. Your old man would be proud. Now if there's nothing else, gonna get back at it, alright? Lot of work to do. Story of my life.
This dude's got a cool ass accent. Alright, so let's go ahead and repair the Javelin. I shouldn't have taken any damage. I need to edit the loadout though. I gotta remember that before I leave. Now I gotta go run over here. Oh, what the heck is going on there? Why am I stuck? Oh. They make these stairs a little bit wider, you know. Apparently my commander dude, he's put on some weight. He don't fit through the damn
those
stairs.
Raiders, Commander. While you were planetside, I got word from Spears about the plan he's put in place for us. Take a listen.
Rihanna, Commander, good news. I think I can get you safely past the blockade with the aid of a local mining company. To make everything work, I'm gonna have to find you guys a recycled mercenary identification number. A new identity, essentially. Nyx Cavaliers, for all intents and purposes, no longer exists. I'll match that number to a new name of your choosing once the time comes. So think about what you want to call yourselves. While I arrange that, you're gonna have to do a little work for the mining company in exchange for their cooperation. If things go well, they've agreed to hire you to transport some precious cargo out of the system aboard an inbound jump ship. Using the new mercenary ID and with a legitimate contract in hand, you should have no problem slipping through the blockade. I've attached the particulars to this message. I'll be in touch once you've completed the mission. Good luck.
I already reviewed the information Spears sent. The mission is a straight-up protect and defend op. Seems these raiders have been harassing the mining company, among others. Stealing from them, extorting them, killing innocent civilians when their demands weren't met. I've uploaded the pertinent details into the mission briefing, so I won't repeat them here. You're good to launch anytime, Commander.
Roger that. I'll see you on the other side.
Alright, so we can actually do this from here. I'm gonna have to wait till my javelins refitted. That's step one. Step two, I'm gonna go over to the battle mech, and I actually want to edit my loadout a little bit, guys. My armor is not where it needs to be. At least that's what it feels like. It's almost maxed out on the legs. I hate having stuff on the torso like this. Actually drives me crazy. Don't need all this armor in my right arm because there's nothing there. So I can shrink it in half. I can strengthen everything else. If that makes any sense to anybody. I still have quite a bit of tonnage left. So that's it. She's maxed out. Put max armor on my head that I can. The reason I'm not worrying about my right arm and left arm, guys, is because there's nothing there. I can use it to shield, and that's about it. Oh, wait a minute. There's actually had like better lasers there. That's cool. So I took away the armor from my right and left arm, and I put it in my torso and center torso and head, and I strengthened everything else up. It's gonna take an extra 3 days and that much C bills, but that's nothing in this game. That's just a click, boom, done. Okay, so let's do the next mission. We're gonna do a double whammy here because that mission was kind of short. So we're gonna get 50 C bills. The mining company settlement vulnerable to a raider attack. Commander, so we got to protect it. I'll drop you in a safe distance, which is on the ground. You head to defend it. Should be a simple in and out mission, but no plans to survive contact with the enemy. As saying goes, be prepared for whatever comes. Good luck. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so let's hit the contract. We should have, again, 1 point of negotiating power. I'm going to bump it up because last time we took, what, 77 C-bills of damage. So if I do this, you know, and I overpass this point, then I actually start losing money. So we'll do it like that. We'll play it safe. I don't think I'm gonna take that kind of damage, but you never know. So here we go. We're gonna be back on the 30-tonner javelin. It's a fun little mech. I'd rather have a Jenner, to be honest with you. That thing is a lot of fun, and I get to pilot one of those later. So matter of fact, I think in the first 4 hours of the game, I think 4 hours. I mean, the first 5 hours of the game that I played, I spent 4 hours in that Jenner. The first 2 missions you have to do in this, and then you have to do, I think, 2 more missions in the Centurion. And then once you clear that, then you get your hands on a Jenner.
Weapons online.
So all these are like kind of like the training missions, you know, for the most part.
Okay, Commander. We know very little about these raiders' overall strength or sheer numbers.
Right, where the hell do I have to go?
Keep a sharp lookout for enemy units on your approach to that settlement.
It's not telling me, so
Copy that.
let me wait. We'll get to see her take off, though. It's kind of cool. That's so cool, guys. Poof! You even see the little puff when it takes off. That's freaking neat. I think they did that on purpose. They wanted you to watch the ship take off, but that's freaking cool. Alright, here we go. Let's see what these old primes can still do in the mech.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Good. For being as light as this mech is, it doesn't like float enough for me. Normally I'm used to like little 30-ton mechs, man. You get way up there.
There's the settlement up ahead, Commander. Looks like the raiders have already begun their attack.
Oh,
Get
oh
in
yeah,
there
that's right.
and protect those civilians.
It's so annoying, that radar thing.
On my way.
Please help us. The raiders are attacking our settlement.
Oh.
There are women
women and children here.
Well, there's women and children everywhere.
Someone's interfering with my sensors.
I think the raiders have set up some sort of jamming device nearby. I'll see if I can locate it.
That makes it a little bit difficult here. Aiming, pin in the butt like this. I can't tell if I'm. Jesus.
Target acquired.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
Felt like a boxer. Hit the guy in the middle. Where you get rocked.
Target destroyed.
Hit the guy in the middle.
Acquired.
If anybody's been hit that hard, they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Shit. Alright, fine. You want to be a pain? Be a pain.
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low.
I can reach out and touch you. It's okay.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Woo! Ooh, okay. That's how you want to play? Get your boy first. You guys see me doing a lot of movement. It's what's required in this game, especially with a light mech. You got to move around like that. You can't stay still. Even though the computer does, in my opinion, sometimes take some incredible shots. I'm not in range. I'm not in range yet.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Alright, we're good. I just took one solid hit there. Not in range yet. I need 270 meters. Not there. I'm about to be there.
Jump jet fuel low.
And I missed. God darn it. One laser should do it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target.
Nice work. These civilians are safe for the
Awesome.
moment. Unfortunately, it appears the raiders aren't done causing trouble just yet.
Of course not. Why would
They're
they?
headed for the company's main processing facility on the other side of the mountain. You need to get there and thwart that attack, Commander.
Low. Jump.
Understood.
Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm used to. Oh, damn it, that sucked. You guys saw that? I stepped on something. My whole mech is yellow. Beautiful. I didn't mean to do that. But jumping in this game is not as flamboyant as it was in the older days, especially in Mechwarrior 3. I did some really cool stuff. I wish I was recording back in those days, because then I will have some like footage to show you guys like the difference between this game and let's say Mech 3. Even Mech 4 was different, but I still say Mech 3 was
Sensors are getting worse.
The jamming
Was
device
the better of the
set
games.
up is at the top of this pass, Commander. You're going to have to manage as best you can until you're able to take it out.
Jeez. Yeah, shooting like this is gonna be fun, guys. I wish I just had a hard cross at this point. Iron sight. I can't even fire. What the hell? What's going on here?
Okay. With
There
that
we
jamming
go.
device eliminated, your sensors should have cleared up.
Let's go this way. Shoulder this way.
Should also be operational now. You'll be able to detect enemies at a significant distance. Just in time, too. That mining facility is getting hit
He's gonna take a
hard,
shot at me.
Commander.
There it is. Sometimes, man, like I hit him dead on, and I still. Oh damn it! I knew that was gonna happen.
Target acquired.
So I'm too late. So uncomfortable to maneuver here.
Target destroyed.
There it is. It's hardly no maneuvering space here. Yeah, I fall off the side of the ravine, you know.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
See, sometimes I get them, man, and And I can freaking land a shot just perfect. Sometimes I can't. Go figure. At least you don't have that weird targeting lock that they had. That was really annoying. Now I think my my left arm is damaged, but there's nothing there, so I'm not really concerned with my arms actually falling off in this mech. Everything's in center. So whoa! See what I mean, guys? Like the amount of stuff to shoot at is incredible in this game. SRM carriers have to die first. I don't like how like you lose targeted stuff. Start angling this way a little bit.
Roger that.
Like you shouldn't lose.
We need your help. The raiders are trying to destroy our facility. It's all we
Trying.
have.
Sounds like they're doing a pretty darn good job of it.
Target destroyed.
See if I can get my eyes on somebody. Tally ho.
Still remain operational. You need to eliminate the raider threat.
Target destroyed.
There we go. SRM carrier. Come on, recharge lasers. Dead.
Target acquired.
Another SRM carrier. Ah, damn it. Missed.
Target destroyed.
Gotta watch that pipe.
Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired. Target
Gotcha.
destroyed.
Needs another SRM.
Acquired.
Oh, he's almost dead. Almost ain't good enough, I guess. Hi.
Destroyed.
That's sort of what a J turn looks like, guys, what I just did there.
Target
But
acquired.
it's really hard to do, man. Like
Target
the timing has to be perfect. So basically you like run, kind of like you fly over them, and then you, when you jump jet, you turn your mech around and do a 180 and land under 6. And if you do it right, you can do that to mechs too. And obviously the rear of a mech or the rear of a tank is less armor than the front, always. Goes with any armor actually, but hi.
destroyed.
And this marksman thing
Acquired.
a little better now.
Details inbound on your position, Commander.
Is that another tank? No, that's just a dead. It's probably, oh, they have VTOLs. That means helicopters are coming this way. Let me see where they're at. There they are.
Target acquired.
Tally ho. Still out of range. Still out of range. In range. Firing. And I didn't get a full shot. These guys are the most annoying. See? Because they can get above you like that and you can't do crap.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm gonna have to meet them at their own game. Here we go. Hey buddy, how you doing? Good? Well, I missed. Let's change directions again. I'm out of range. Still out of range, man. That helicopter's moving good, man. Alright, that helicopter kind of left me in the dust here. I'm like chasing them. But that's where, this is when LRMs is good to have in this game. It's really to kill like stuff in the air. Like an LRM-5 or LRM-10 would definitely do good right now. But that's probably the biggest use for me.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target destroyed.
Shoulder right. Jump up.
Target
See if I can take the shot.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Ooh. What the hell else is left here? Oh, there is a target this way. Okay. Behind this rock. See? I don't like that I have to do that. That I have to go to that main map to scope it out. I'm gonna have to take one more shot.
Jump jet fuel low.
Good work, Commander.
Gotcha.
That should make the mining company happy. Prepare for exfil. I'm on my way.
There we go. That was fun. Well, hopefully that kind of demonstrated you guys like what jumping is in this game. I'm not the greatest yet. I've only, like I said, I only have like really 5, maybe 6 hours of combat time. I will get better. I'm starting to kind of understand the physics of this game are a little different than Mech 3 or Mech 4. So, and the jump jets are not. I think they need to be beefed up a little bit. Like you should be able to direction change in the air. You used to be able to. Now, like you can, but it's not as defined or refined, I should say. I mean, I can switch directions. You guys saw me do a J turn, but it's not as easy, and it doesn't flow as easy. I kind of have to force it. Then again, I am getting old, and my reflexes are not what they used to be. So I mean, that you can say that too. You say, well, Prime, you're just old as hell. No, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna argue with you there. All right, so I'm gonna take SRM2 and an LRM10 just in case. This AC5s, meh, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So I received, look at that, I didn't receive this much damage. I think I did more damage to myself than they actually did to me when I stepped on that stupid gas tank or whatever it was that I stepped on. They really jacked me out. But you see the damage cover right now, I kind of screwed myself because I gave myself 172 and I'm only using 29. The rest went away. So, but there's no telling, guys, really, no reality, how much damage you're going to take in a mission. So, but that wasn't too bad. That was all right. So this is an outstanding job. The Raiders were intended on shutting down the entire mining operation. And that mobile jamming tower almost put the spanner in the works. Luckily, it didn't, thanks to you. There's a lot of people down there that owe you their lives tonight, Commander. Yeah. I am the greatest. Whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and repair the mech. Get that going. And I think now that we're gonna have to go talk to her again. So I think I'm gonna do this episode right here, guys. It's been more than 30 minutes. I did 2 missions in this one. Hopefully demonstrated a little bit on jumping and how cool it can be. I think it needs to be bumped up a little bit in this game. Maybe 20% more mobility and maybe 20% more verticality, and especially in these light mechs. But other than that, guys, I still love this game. This game is it's something, I guess it's just like nostalgia for me, being able to play a game like this. And what's cool is that there are generations of people now that are growing up that's never even heard of Mechwarrior 1, let alone 2, 3, or 4. Maybe 4. 4 was like in 2000 and I want to say it's 2007, 2004. I can't remember. Somewhere in the middle of 2000, Mechwarrior 4 came out. And then after that, man, it's just been a dry spill. So to finally see a game like this out and about, I got to get behind it, And I was in the fence about getting the game when it first came out, and it didn't get great reviews. But after playing it, guys, it's totally worth it. And again, if you the only thing that was holding me back is that it was being sold in Epic Store, and I'm not a big fan of the Epic Store, but I caved, I bought it, and you know what? I looked past it, and I'm having a great time. And I think that's at the end of what matters, And I'm going to keep making this content, guys. If you are interested, please smash that like button. Don't forget to share, like, and all that great stuff. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys are even interested in Mechwarrior or even piloting mechs, or even heard of this prior to my videos. That's all I have for now. Light, love, and peace. Congrexes, meching out.